Do you believe that the president is mentally stable enough to be the commander-in-chief?
Did you ask the same question of Joe Biden for 4 years?
Miss-
I want to ask that question after you and your fellow Democrats defended Joe Biden, who could barely speak.
This
It's a
is
historic budget
about
that's giving
our
us a
troops.
chance to defeat
Mr. Secretary,
our adversaries.
Mr.
And President
Secretary,
Trump is
please,
doing that.
this
in
is my
world-class-
time.
Or what happened with the debacle and the withdrawal in Afghanistan, where the troops were left. How did you explain that
Mr.
with Joe Biden's
Secretary,
leadership?
Mr. Secretary,
How did you
I'm not
explain that to the
asking you
Marines
about
that
the
didn't get
previous
medals?
administration.
Watch this Congresswoman lecture everyone on sanity while conveniently forgetting she spent years silent while Biden couldn't even finish a sentence. Let's watch this.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, as you know, I represent San Diego, the largest military community in the country. Right now, as we are speaking, 2,500 San Diego Marines are off the coast of Iran. Many, many other San Diegans in uniform have gotten 48-hour deployment notices. So this war in Iran is not theoretical for me or for my constituents. It's deeply personal. As you also know, on Easter Sunday, President Trump threatened to destroy Iran's bridges and power plants, writing, quote, "Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch." And 2 days later, President Trump wrote, quote, "A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will." My office's phones have been ringing off the hook. I've heard from so many military families concerned about the president's mental fitness and whether he's fit to serve as our commander-in-chief, given that he's sending their loved ones into harm's way. Our troops who have shown...
So if you threaten a country who's been threatening us for 47 years, it means insanity? What?
incredible bravery and tactical proficiency deserve to know that their leaders are focused and stable. So, Mr. Secretary, you are with the president a lot, and it pains me to even have to ask this about our president, but my constituents' lives are at stake. Do you believe that the president is mentally stable enough to be the commander-in-chief?
Did you ask the same question of Joe Biden for 4 years?
Mr. Secretary, Joe Biden is not the president. Mr. Trump has been president for a year and a half, and I'm asking you
did
right
not.
now.
And I won't even engage with the level of disparagement that you're putting on the commander-in-chief, who indeed is...
Mr. Secretary.
Disrespectful.
Mr. Secretary, Biden is
He's
not
the
the president.
sharpest, most insightful commander-in-chief we've had in generations. And you want to compare, you want to ask that question after you and your fellow Democrats defended Joe Biden, who could barely speak and didn't know what day of the week it was? He governed through an auto pen. We had a Secretary of Defense who went AWOL for a week. I can't be gone for 10 days, for 10 minutes.
I will reclaim my time.
Ladies' time. She
Thank
reclaimed it.
So,
Astonishing.
as Mr. Jimenez said, we should be taking leaders at their word. So is there a reason that we should not be taking our leader at his word?
Iran should not underestimate the will of President Trump and the United States military to achieve our mission.
Okay, well, I want you to know this is not...
Why are the Democrats so angry with Trump threatening Iran? Well, it's okay for them when Iran threatened us that death to America. But when Trump threatened Iran back, it's okay for them. It's crazy.
A partisan thing. In fact, many Democrats have had, many Republicans have had these same questions. Marjorie Taylor Greene said he's out of control and he's gone insane. Candace Owens said the 25th Amendment needs to be invoked.
Bandwagon.
Carlson, who used to work with Alex Jones, Stephanie Grisham,
Traitor.
the list could go on. So how do I explain to my constituents that while they are in harm's way, their commander-in-chief is posting
Do you really care?
unhinged posts?
How did you explain to your constituents what happened on October 7th? Or what happened in Afghanistan, or what happened with the debacle and the withdrawal in Afghanistan, where the troops were left. How did you explain that with Joe Biden's leadership?
Mr. Secretary,
How did you explain that to the Marines that didn't get medals, that we restored their medals because of that disastrous withdrawal in Afghanistan? Did you explain that to your constituents when Joe Biden was asleep at the wheel and he had an AWOL
Okay, Mr.
Secretary of
Secretary,
Defense?
how
I don't
about
think
this
you did.
next post? How can I explain this next post to my constituents? I'm Jewish, so this doesn't really bother me, but my understanding is that this is quite offensive to many Christians. So how do you explain this post?
I'm not offended. I'm a Christian.
We have an incredible commander-in-chief
who
puts our troops first. I'm here for a budget hearing about our troops.
This is
historic budget that's giving us a
troops.
chance to defeat
Mr. Secretary,
our adversaries.
Mr.
President Trump is doing that in world-class fashion.
This is about our troops.
Double time, girl. Double time.
This is about our troops. This is about who is commanding our troops and if our troops can trust
the best president
they are being sent into harm's way under good strategy. The mental stability of our commander-in-chief is deeply important to our troops. It's deeply important to this country. It wasn't important to you during Joe Biden. Stake. I'll remind you that when there were concerns, Democrats came together, and he was not our nominee for president. So I encourage you to have the same courage that Democrats had. Mr. Secretary, you keep saying that he is the best commander-in-chief we've ever had.
Right. Talk to the troops.
13 American troops have died. More than 380 have been wounded. The Strait of Hormuz, which was wide open, is now closed. Less than 90% of traffic through the strait is still not going despite the ceasefire.
When the war between Russia and Ukraine happened, Kamala Harris said, "Greatness requires sacrifice. Safety requires sacrifice. peace requires sacrifice. Was Kamala Harris wrong? You will not call her out because you just hate Trump. Imagine if it's Biden. You will not say a thing. You won't dare.
The Iranian regime is still in power. It still has nuclear material. The war is costing Americans billions of dollars. And Mr. Secretary, if you think that this is what winning looks like, then maybe we should be questioning your mental stability. Maybe you are the one responsible for this failure, and the president should think about replacing
big word.
you. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Like not
Absolute audacity. Absolute audacity of Representative Jacobs is breathtaking. Here she is, grandstanding about President Trump's mental fitness and his social media posts, all while acting like the last 4 years didn't even happen. Where was this urgent concern for stability when Joe Biden was struggling to get through a single sentence without a teleprompter or a cue card? Right? Where was the courage when the Secretary of Defense went completely AWOL for days, leaving the country leaderless? She wasn't questioning sanity then. She was silent. And let's be real, this isn't about her constituents in San Diego. You know, if she actually cared about the military families, she'd be focused on the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan, or the fact that under the previous administration, our enemies felt empowered. No, this is pure Trump derangement syndrome on full display. She hates Trump so much that she's willing to burn down the credibility of the entire hearing just to get a vital soundbite. It's not about stability, it's about partisan hacks trying to weaponize fitness because they can't handle that Trump is actually decisive. Right? They just hate Trump just like another Democrats. What are your thoughts about this video? I want to engage with you in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.